Hi there, today I'm going to show you how to work up my love triangle shawl that I just made. You're going to need a ball of this beautiful yarn. It's Mary Maxim Prison Sparkle. And you'll also need a US I9 5.50 millimeter hook, a yarn needle, and some scissors. Let's get started on our first heart of our first row. Start with a slip knot, chain 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. That counts as your beginning double crochet and your foundation chain. Work 2 double crochet in your beginning chain. 1, 2. This completes our first row of work, and you have 3 double crochets. Getting started on our second row of work, chain 3, 1, 2, 3, turn your work, work 2 double crochet in your beginning double crochet, 1, 2, double crochet in the next double crochet, and then work 3 double crochet in the last double crochet. 1, 2, and then 3. That completes the second row of work. Starting on our third row, chain 3, 1, 2, 3, turn your work, work 2 double crochet in your beginning double crochet, 1, 2, double crochet in the next 2 double crochets. So here's 1, and then 2, chain 1, skip 1 double crochet in the next 2 double crochets. 1, 2. Work 3 double crochet in your last double crochet. Oop, I can't get it in there. Here we are. So 1, 2, and then 3 double crochets. That completes the third row of work. Getting started on our fourth row of work, chain 2, 1, 2, turn your work. We're going to skip the beginning double crochet, and then we're going to work a double crochet cluster in the next 2 stitches. To work a double crochet cluster, yarn over, insert your hook into your first stitch, yarn over, draw up a loop. Yarn over, draw through 2 loops on your hook. You'll now have 2 loops on your hook. Now yarn over, insert your hook into the next double crochet, yarn over, and draw up a loop. Yarn over, draw through 2 loops on your hook. You'll now have 3 loops on your hook. Yarn over, draw through all 3 loops on your hook. That completes your double crochet cluster. We're going to work another double crochet cluster over the next 2 stitches. Yarn over, insert your hook into the next stitch, yarn over, and draw up a loop. Yarn over, draw through 2 loops on your hook, yarn over, insert your hook into the next stitch, yarn over, and draw up a loop. Yarn over, draw through 2 loops on your hook, yarn over, draw through 3 loops on your hook. Chain 2, 1, 2, join with a slip stitch to the same stitch that your last double crochet was worked in. So right here, we're going to slip stitch in there. Oop, I lost that one. There we are. Slip stitch in your chain 1 space, and then slip stitch in your next double crochet. Chain 2, 1, 2. We're going to work 2 double crochet clusters over the next 4 stitches. So yarn over, insert your hook into the next stitch, yarn over, and draw up a loop. yarn over, draw through 2 loops on your hook, yarn over, insert your hook into the next stitch, yarn over, draw up a loop, yarn over, draw through 2 loops on your hook, yarn over, draw through 3 loops on your hook. Another double crochet cluster, yarn over, insert your hook into the next stitch, yarn over and draw up a loop, yarn over, draw through 2 loops on your hook, yarn over, insert your hook into the next stitch, yarn over, draw up a loop, yarn over, draw through 2 loops on your hook, yarn over, draw through 3 loops on your hook. Chain 2, 1, 2. Now join with a slip stitch to the last double crochet. This completes our first heart. Now to get started on our second heart, we're going to chain 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now work 2 double crochets in the 4th chain from your hook. So 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 1 double crochet, and then there's 2 double crochets. Now for this heart, repeat rows 2, 3, and 4 from your first heart, and I'll meet you at the end of the heart. Now that you've made your second heart, you can repeat what you did for your second heart until you have as many hearts as you would like. If you are using the Mary Maxim Prism Sparkle yarn, you will have enough yarn to work up 11 hearts on your first row of work. Continue adding as many hearts as you would like, and I will meet you on the last heart to show you how to fasten off. Okay, here I am at the end of my third heart. I haven't joined yet. This would be like your last heart, so if you worked up 11 hearts, this would be your 11th heart before you start on your second row of hearts. Now, the reason why I'm here is because I want to show you how I join off my last heart. So you'll need your scissors, cut your yarn just a little enough so that you have something to work with to sew. And I draw up my yarn, taking my hook out. Use a needle, yarn needle, insert your yarn in there. And to join this, I insert my hook into the last double crochet worked of this heart. And then, just that got twisted a little bit there. And then I also insert my hook, or my needle, sorry, back into the last chain that was worked, tighten it up, and then that end can be weaved in the back here. I just run it across a couple of stitches. You can find somewhere to work. And we go across in between your stitches here. And then, oops, I didn't mean to lose it off my needle there. Just kind of pull out your heart a little bit. And then usually what I do is I just do a quick loop around about halfway. And then I cut my yarn. And that seems to keep it all hidden up there. If you want, you can do your beginning tail as well. I left that one so that I could hang a little pendant from mine if you want. It's there. So that completes our first row of hearts. As you can see, I have 3 hearts here. Getting started on our second row of hearts, first lay your hearts so that the first heart is laying right side up, and then the rest of all your hearts will be right side facing down. On the third row of each heart, you will have a double crochet. This will be your joining double crochet stitch on each heart. We're going to join it in the double crochet on the side double crochet of our third row of work here. So we'll insert our hook into that double crochet there. And then we will take our yarn over, drop a loop. Okay, and then we're going to start our first row, and we're going to start with a chain 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Work 2 double crochet in the 4th chain from your hook. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 double crochet and then 2. That's our first row of work for this heart. The heart will be worked the same. I'm just going to show you how I did this one, because as you work this heart, your chain will twist here. And I untwist that when I'm done. You don't have to, it just lays different if you do. So chain 3 for our second row. 1, 2, 3. Turn your work. Work 2 double crochet in that same double crochet, the beginning stitch. 1, 2, double crochet in your next stitch. 1, and then work 3 double crochet in the last double crochet. 1, 2, 3. That completes the second row of this heart. And then working on our third, chain 3. 1, 2, 3. Turn your work. Work 2 double crochet in your beginning double crochet. 1, 2. Work a double crochet in the next 2 double crochets. 1, 2. Chain 1, skip 1 double crochet, work a double crochet in the next 2 double crochets. Here's 1, and then 2. Work 3 double crochet in the last double crochet. 1, 2, and then 3. Oh. That completes this third row of work on this heart. Chain 2, 1, 2, turn your work. Now skip your beginning double crochet and then double crochet cluster over the next 2 stitches. 1, 2, and then join it. There we are. Double crochet cluster over the next 2 stitches. Chain 2, 1, 2, slip stitch in the same double crochet as your last double crochet cluster, slip stitch in your chain 1 space, oops, and then slip stitch in your next double crochet. Make sure it's the one inside your chain 1 space here. There we are. Chain 2, 1, 2, double crochet cluster over the next 4 stitches. There's 1, and then 2. Chain 2, 1, 2, join with a slip stitch to the last double crochet. Now we're finished with this heart, and as you can see down here, our chain is somewhat of a mess. So I like to remove my hook with, drop a little loop first, remove your hook, and then again make sure that you lay your work flat on the table in front of you. It's kind of hard to show you that with my camera set up on the tripod. So you would have your hearts ready to work with, and then take your chain or your new heart and twist it, untwist it, which way are we going here? This way. Until you can see that your chain's not twisted anymore. Now to join it, you have to flip your heart once so that your loop is now on this side. And we're going to be joining into our joining stitch, which is the double crochet on the side of the third row of the heart we're lined up with. See that there, where we're going to join them? I know this is going to confuse some people, so I hope I've explained it the best that I can. At this point, I insert my hook back into my working loop. I chain 1, and then we're going to work a half double crochet in our joining double crochet on this heart. And that completes our join. Now, to start the next heart, you're not going to chain 7, it'll only be a chain 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Work 2 double crochets in the 4th chain from your hook. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2. Now you can repeat row 2, 3, and 4 from your previous heart of this row, and it'll show you how to join. I'll meet you at the next join so I can show you how to finish off at the end of your second row, and we'll meet you there. Alright, here we are. I'm doing the second heart on my second row. This is also how you would finish off the last heart of the row. Normally you would join with a chain 1 and a half double crochet to the heart beside you, this one. As you can see, my chain's a little bit messed up here, so I unwind it until, where are we here? There it is, until it's not wound anymore. There we are. Now we have to flip it so that we can join. And in our joining stitch here, I chain 3 to finish off the last heart. And then draw your loop. You can cut your yarn. And then just the same way that I joined the last heart of the first row, I do an invisible join. Okay, so we have our hearts here. To join, insert it into your joining stitch. And then back into the last chain worked. And then you can weave in your ends. I turn it around, flip it, and look at the back. I work my tail through my chain and then through the back of this heart, since it's the same color of yarn. If I do it in the other one, you'd probably see it. So remember, to join and hide your ends, I work all the way over to the other end of the heart. Stretch out your heart a little bit so it's not all puckered together and your yarn's separated. And then work it back about halfway. There we are. And you can fasten off now. Oops. Now you can add more hearts by repeating row 2 and add a third heart. Thanks for watching. For more crochet patterns, tutorials, and yarn shop, please visit my blog, dearestdebbie.com.